If you're over 60, every choice you make, what you eat, how you sleep, how you move, has a direct effect on your heart. But what if I told you there's one daily habit quietly damaging your heart without you even realizing it? As a heart doctor, I've seen too many seniors walk into my clinic feeling fine and walk out with high blood pressure, clogged arteries, or worse, on the brink of a heart attack. Most have no idea they've been doing something dangerous every single day. And no, it's not just junk food or skipping workouts. It's a simple, repeated behavior that slowly pushes your heart toward failure. In this video, I'm urging every senior to stop this one silent habit, and I'll also reveal the 10 most dangerous habits currently putting your heart at risk. Each one increases your chances of heart failure, stroke, or sudden death. But here's the good news. Every one of them's preventable. You just need to know what to avoid and what to do instead. Stick with me until the end. Habit number 1 is the most common and the most critical. I see in my patients nearly every day. Let's start with number 10. 10. Skipping daily walks or exercise. If you're over 60 and not moving your body every day, you're setting yourself up for heart trouble. One of the most harmful patterns I see in seniors is spending long hours sitting, watching TV, reading, or staying in bed. You may think, I'm too old for workouts, but I'm not asking you to hit the gym. I'm begging you, just walk. Walking just 30 minutes a day at your own pace can reduce your risk of heart attack by nearly 50%. Without regular movement, your blood flow slows, fat begins to clog your arteries, your heart weakens, and your blood pressure rises. Over time, this can lead to stroke, heart failure, or worse. Walking boosts circulation, improves oxygen to the brain, lowers stress, and helps control weight, blood sugar, and cholesterol, all major threats to heart health. It's free, requires no equipment, and it's one of the most powerful forms of medicine your heart can receive. Just 15 minutes in the morning and 15 in the evening can dramatically protect your heart and extend your life. Don't wait for chest pain. Prevention starts today. Every step you take is a step toward a stronger heart. 9. Eating too much salt. Most seniors don't realize how damaging salt can be. And it's not just the salt you add to your meals. It's hidden everywhere. Canned soups, bread, sauces, pickles, chips, frozen meals. All of it adds up. Excess sodium causes your body to retain water, increasing your blood volume and putting more pressure on your arteries. This leads to high blood pressure, which silently damages your heart, kidneys, and brain. It's called the silent killer for a reason. It shows no symptoms until the damage is done. I've treated patients with heart failure, and their only major mistake was snacking on salty foods every day. Seniors should have no more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium daily. That's less than 1 teaspoon. Always read labels, avoid processed foods, and cook at home using herbs, garlic, and lemon for flavor instead of salt. Even small changes, like choosing unsalted nuts or skipping frozen dinners, can protect your heart. And don't worry, your taste buds will adapt. Within 2 weeks of eating less salt, your food will taste just as good, and your heart will function far better. Cut back on salt before it cuts your life short. 8. Starting the day with greasy or processed breakfasts. Breakfast should energize your body, not burden your heart. But for many seniors, it's become a silent threat. Bacon, sausage, buttery toast, sugary cereals, fried eggs, and creamy coffee may feel comforting, but they're doing real damage to your heart. These foods are loaded with saturated fats, trans fats, and refined sugars. They spike your cholesterol, raise your blood pressure, and inflame your blood vessels. As a heart doctor, I've noticed a disturbing trend. Many heart attacks happen in the morning, right after people eat these types of meals. Why? Because your blood is naturally thicker in the morning, and a heavy fatty breakfast forces your heart to work even harder to pump through narrowed vessels. If you're over 60, your body simply can't afford that kind of stress every day. Instead, start your mornings with heart-friendly foods: oatmeal topped with berries, boiled eggs, whole grain toast with avocado, or a simple fruit smoothie. These meals help lower cholesterol, improve digestion, and give you steady energy without harming your arteries. Breakfast is a daily choice, one that can either protect or damage your heart. Choose wisely from the moment you wake up, and your heart will thank you all day long. And if you're unsure what foods are heart healthy or not, you're not alone. Many seniors struggle with this, especially at breakfast time. 7. Drinking alcohol regularly. You've probably heard someone say, "A glass of wine is good for your heart." But for seniors, that advice can be dangerously misleading. After age 60, your body processes alcohol differently. Your liver works slower, your blood pressure rises faster, and your risk of developing an irregular heartbeat skyrockets. I've treated patients with heart failure, stroke, and atrial fibrillation, many of whom were drinking just 1 or 2 glasses a day. Alcohol weakens the heart muscle, builds up fat around your heart, and sparks inflammation. It also interferes with common medications used for blood pressure, diabetes, and cholesterol. Some seniors drink to relax or fall asleep, but alcohol actually disrupts your sleep and raises nighttime blood pressure. Even small daily amounts accumulate. And if you already have heart disease, alcohol becomes even more dangerous. My advice? Cut it out completely. But if you choose to drink, limit it to no more than 1 drink per day, and never every day. Your heart will beat more steadily, your sleep will deepen, and your energy will rise. Alcohol may numb your stress in the moment, but over time, it weakens your heart. Don't let a daily glass become a lifetime regret. 6. Bottling up stress or anger. Keeping your emotions inside, whether it's stress, sadness, or anger, might feel like strength, but in reality, it's harming your heart in silence. Emotional tension raises your cortisol and adrenaline levels. This causes your heart to beat faster, your blood vessels to constrict, and your blood pressure to spike. Over time, that pressure builds into something much more dangerous: heart attacks, strokes, and even sudden death. I've had patients who ate well, exercised daily, and still ended up with heart disease. Why? Because they lived with constant emotional weight, unspoken pain, unresolved tension, quiet loneliness. It doesn't matter whether it's a family conflict, financial anxiety, or deep loneliness. Bottled up emotions take a physical toll. Seniors often say, "I don't want to burden anyone," or "I've been stressed all my life." But after 60, your heart simply doesn't have the same resilience to handle that silent storm. 5. Ignoring sleep apnea or snoring. Snoring might sound harmless, or even a little funny, but it can be a serious sign your heart is in trouble. Sleep apnea, a condition where your breathing stops repeatedly during the night, affects millions of seniors. It causes sharp drops in oxygen, disturbs your sleep, and slowly wears down your heart. The worst part? Most people don't even know they have it. If you feel tired during the day, wake up with headaches, or struggle with memory or focus, the root problem might be poor quality sleep. I always ask my heart patients about snoring because sleep apnea significantly raises your risk of high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, stroke, and even sudden cardiac death. If your partner says you snore loudly, gasp for air, or stop breathing while you sleep, don't brush it off. A simple overnight sleep study can confirm if you have sleep apnea, and treatment can make a huge difference. Tools like CPAP machines or custom mouthpieces help keep your airways open and protect your heart while you sleep. Quality sleep is when your body and your heart repair themselves. Without it, your heart suffers in silence. Snoring isn't just noise, it's a warning. Give your heart the oxygen it needs all night long, and you'll finally get the rest you truly need. 4. Smoking or inhaling secondhand smoke. By now, we all know smoking is dangerous, but many seniors still underestimate just how harmful even a single cigarette or brief exposure to secondhand smoke can be. Smoking doesn't just hurt your lungs, it directly damages the delicate lining of your arteries. It triggers inflammation and speeds up the buildup of plaque, leading to narrowed arteries and heart attacks. And if you're over 60, your blood vessels are already more fragile. Smoking makes them even more brittle and less flexible. I've had patients who never smoked a day in their lives, but they lived with someone who did, and they still developed heart disease. There is no safe level of exposure. The good news? Even if you've smoked for decades, quitting today can still reverse some of the damage. Within months, your risk for heart problems begins to drop significantly. And don't be fooled by so-called light cigarettes or vaping. They're just as toxic to your heart. Your heart needs clean oxygen and clean blood to function. Every puff of smoke is like a punch to your heart. If quitting feels hard, don't do it alone. Talk to your doctor. Join a support group. Try nicotine patches or approved therapies. The most powerful thing you can say for your heart's future is, "I quit." Your body will begin healing the very next day. 3. Using phones or watching TV late at night. Scrolling through your phone or falling asleep to the TV may seem harmless, but it's quietly raising your risk of heart disease. The blue light from screens suppresses melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate your sleep cycle. Without proper melatonin levels, your sleep becomes shallow and disrupted. And poor sleep isn't just about feeling tired. It's linked to higher nighttime blood pressure, insulin resistance, and increased strain on the heart. Many seniors watch TV for comfort or check their phones to pass time before bed, but this habit confuses your body's natural rhythm. As a heart doctor, I've seen how poor sleep contributes to heart attacks, strokes, and irregular heartbeats, like atrial fibrillation. And it's not just the light, it's the mental stimulation. News, social media, and late-night dramas keep your brain on high alert, raising your stress hormones and increasing your heart rate at the exact time your body is meant to rest. I always recommend powering down all screens at least 1 hour before bed. Instead, try reading a calming book, listening to gentle music, or doing light stretches. Your sleep will improve, and so will your heart. Nighttime is when your heart recovers. Don't rob it of that essential healing time. Better sleep means a stronger, healthier heart. 2. Eating fast food or fried snacks. Frequently, fast food and fried snacks may be quick and tasty, but they're quietly destroying your heart. These foods are loaded with trans fats, saturated fats, and excessive salt. Every bite increases your cholesterol, inflames your arteries, and thickens your blood. Seniors often grab a samosa, burger, fries, or fried chicken thinking, it's just one meal. But as a heart doctor, I've seen heart attacks triggered by years of just one meal at a time. Over time, your arteries clog up, stiffen, and narrow. This chokes off blood flow, forcing your heart to work harder, until one day, it simply can't keep up. After 60, your metabolism slows and your heart becomes more vulnerable. That means even small indulgences have bigger consequences. Fast food has almost no nutrition, but it delivers maximum damage. Instead, choose baked, boiled, or grilled foods. Snack on fruits, unsalted nuts, or warm homemade soups. Even switching from deep-fried to air-fried can make a real difference. What you eat becomes your blood. And if your food is greasy, your blood is too thick, sticky, and dangerous, you can't build a strong heart on weak food. Say goodbye to fried temptations and give your heart a real chance to thrive. 1. Ignoring high blood pressure or skipping medications. This is the deadliest and, sadly, the most common habit I see in seniors. Too many people stop taking their blood pressure medications because they feel fine. But high blood pressure is a silent killer. You won't feel symptoms until the damage is already done, until your heart, brain, or kidneys are under attack. Skipping medication for even a few days can trigger dangerous spikes, leading to strokes, heart attacks, or sudden collapse. I've treated patients who ended up in the ER simply because they ran out of pills or thought they didn't need them anymore. Let me be clear. Your medication isn't optional. It's your lifeline. If you're having side effects, don't stop taking it. Talk to your doctor. Adjustments can be made. Monitor your blood pressure at home. Keep a log. Use reminders or pill organizers. And most importantly, take your medication at the same time every day. Consistency saves lives. High blood pressure thickens your heart, damages arteries, and leads to heart failure. But it's entirely manageable if you stay committed. One pill a day could save you years of pain. Don't gamble with your life. Final message. Your heart has been beating for you every second of your life, quietly, faithfully, without asking for anything in return. But after 60, it needs your help more than ever. Every decision you make now, every meal, every step, every choice, affects how long and how well your heart keeps going. I've seen far too many seniors ignore small warning signs, thinking they were fine, until it was too late. But you have a chance to change that. Start by eliminating just one dangerous habit today. Then slowly work through the rest. Your heart doesn't need perfection. It needs consistency, care, and your full attention. Your future self will thank you. Your loved ones will thank you. But most importantly, your heart will thank you. Because it's never too late to start healing. Stay safe, stay strong, and take care of your heart every single day.